So I met some friends, but this is as far as I'm gonna go up. I feel like maybe I wasn't as prepared for this hike, but it is so good to be with nature. And I knew this was my place to stop because I asked Spirit to give me a spot to talk. And what do you know? This bench out of nowhere. So, ooh, y'all, let's get it. So, I want to speak on a couple of things, but the subject matter is definitely going to be love, with me representing that lifestyle, and also with me being a type of person to have experienced so many concepts of it. I just want to speak on one that relates to everyone, but still is going to put you in a predicament where you understand how we're different. So, child, listen. This hike was more than I expected, so y'all already know I keep it 100. Let me get myself ready and cute. Because a lot of people, they come to my videos just to watch me. They don't really be listening. So I gotta be cute. Everybody that get to this spot, they be like, out of breath, because it's steep. You get up here. And I got on jeans. I should have had on some shorts, boy. It's hot out here. That switched up really fast. But I wanted to speak on in the ways that people show their love, like in the ways that people express their love, and how that might stem from so many different things. But I just wanted to touch on just the aspect of how maybe someone may come off, like for me, and I'm gonna speak for me as a source, they may come off as a little bit more reserved or mysterious, or a little bit more introverted, or a little bit more what you would say. I'm gonna take off my shoes because this is the perfect place, allow a source to help me deliver this message, because it's been on my conscience. But I guess I'm just more particular on the way that I express things, not what I express, because I'm expressing myself obviously in so many ways. But I just wanted to just touch on the aspect of, like, with me being a person that will come off as more reserved, I am an element of emotion and affection with someone that may physically touch. I would still say I have the capacity to have more depth with it, and it comes off as me looking more reserved. So it's like a contradiction. And just keep that as a source. We're going to go around in circles, but I'm definitely going to tap on different parts of it until the picture is one. And y'all just know that's how I'm coming, you know? So with me, I say that to say, because I've been with other partners, I tend to attract other partners who come with an energy that is the opposite. You know, yin yang, whatever people want to say, divine masculine, divine feminine. I'm definitely one to come with someone to balance their own entities, because we have the duo within us, and also, like, you know, project more of, I would say, more of an affectionate, even if it is a man. I've dated very feminine men, but I appreciate the fact that they're feminine men. And if I with the woman, I would say that I like the blend of both energies, but I appreciate a woman that still can have their femininity but still have traits where it's not too overly emotional, not too clingy, very much so practical and logical and things of that sort, which I would attribute to more of a masculine energy. So and like a lot more out of context with, like, the real emotions that I come and I influence into that person's life, meaning, like, so you can provide for me, provide this form of stability or security for me, and in turn I teach you emotionally how to learn to love yourself, because that's all that I am, just a reflection of that. But with me understanding my reflection, I think I'm able to penetrate a lot more better into other people. But it's a lot of people out there that have this same context, and they're doing this and they're not even consciously aware of how it's manipulating people around them or even themselves. And that's the difference between someone that's a magician and not a magician, someone that is magical and use their power to influence in their direction of what they desire, or someone that allows the world to happen to them. And sometimes, even when you allow the world to happen to you, you can get what you want. But I just had to get some more angles because I'm like, damn, like I'm on the motherfucking hill. Stop playing with the girl. The reason why I wanted to tap into that is because it just intrigued me when I meet someone and, you know, they come off like, yeah, you know, I'm with it, like I'm emotional, like, you know, I want to be close and upfront and real and like deep and lovey-dovey, and this is just it for me. But then when it comes to the constructs of love, where it's like, I gotta get my taser because I see a dog right here and I don't see no people. I don't know who they come with. Because, you know, the dogs up here seem nice, but they warned me about it. It was like, you know, they dogs don't be on the leash. And I don't blame them, you know, but that's just real life. And that's the difference. And I come and I penetrate that real life to where it's like, you know, you understand that it's more than just the feeling of it, but it's like, you know, the action that come with it that may be, you know, something that you would have to really be durable to withstand. You know, a lot of people don't withstand that, but I still am the pure entity of what the true entity of purification and love and light and all that is. They are separate signatures, but I think they all correlate. So I'm very spiritual. To take it 3D again, I would just say everything that I do, I'm influenced by the outer. So it's like I'm always in a state of receiving, but I'm so for sure of the fact that I'm attracting this. And this is something that I wanted to really just connect to, because, you know, when I say I have people that are opposite of what I would say I am, it makes it harder for me because I don't understand. But it's also like I understand that a lot of people are like that. A lot of people are trying to, I'm sorry, this video, I mean, it was on my soul to speak about it. I tried to find structure, but I didn't want to have any bullet points about it because I wanted to be fueled by the universe to help me express it. And sometimes it may come out a lot less structured, meaning like, you know, something have to happen and influence me and alter me, because like when this dog came here, it just put me more in a space of like how defensive I am, and because of the manipulation of the opposite entity and not understanding me, and how serious it is for people to realize what they're dealing with, and to realize that even if it's not your perfect self or what you would envision yourself to be, that is what the universe is allowing you to play out in that moment, to reflect whatever energy signature is necessary for that situation. And you have to play that role sometimes. You know, you may have a lot of things that attribute for you to stand in that energy, and you just have to play that role and take all that it comes with. And when it comes to that, and just like tying it back to love, you know, sometimes the role means that you have to play a true support, a true influencer. And in order to go through that, you have to acknowledge a lot of concepts through living that a lot of people will never understand. And that's why you're here to teach it to them. So that's why it was most important for me to be aware of the people that are around me and are influencing me, because I have to make sure that they're balanced to what it is that my purpose is, and transferring that in a way when it's positive, even if it may look negative. So that means me being more reserved is more positive, because if that means me being overly emotional to you, that could cause a certain type of resistance or something that would be unnatural. Even though that is my true feelings inside, you know, everything happens as a reaction. And I just want to say, so if I in turn am reserved, it's because still I think that is the best way to go about the situation, rather than feeling like it's something where it's fear-based. And that goes into something else that it connects somewhat, but like it's different because like when you get into the concept of it being like altered by any other emotions beside what's true to your heart and even your mind, that balance between your heart and your mind saying this is something that's best for you and your purpose, but then you're allowing fear to influence and other people's insecurities to manipulate the reality of it. You kind of get tied up. And I feel like with me overall, when I want to project myself and when I want to connect to people, I always want to make sure that I'm open about the fact that I'm aware of how I'm expressing myself, and I try to be very true in that. And that trueness sometimes may come out as something that is like hurtful, and that hurt maybe was necessary for me to do what I'm doing, for example. So if it was reversed and someone did that to me, that would be the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing now, and been doing for years, and it's been a domino effect with everybody and that you're connecting to. Where I'm at in this place now, I want to tie it around to where I'm trying to be positive about it. Like I'm not trying, I actually am. Like I'm going to make sure that with the people that I know are for me or that I can help and assist and balance and do those things with, that I'm continuously being genuine. And sometimes this is how it looks. So yeah. Y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? If not, listen to it again. If y'all still don't feel me, bruh, like I feel me. So it's some spiritual shit, 5D shit. I tried to tie it to a root, but I don't want to give away my life, even though I'm expressing these energy signatures that I want to assist you. Maybe I know a lot of people may listen to me or may have seen my story and connected to how expressive I can be, and I just want you to know that it comes with more than just entertainment. It comes with real lessons and real influence. So yeah, just holding myself accountable to that duty. They're trying to come over here. Oh, never mind. Same to you. But regardless of how that works, I think people are very resistant to what is different. I'm not that type of person, though, necessarily. But I am resistant to what makes me feel like I can't be myself. I love Utah, but even that was just another topic to express like connection and just like how just circumstances affect how people react to you. But yeah, I'm glowing.